Hey, Linda, you want to put these sconces on the side? They're so pretty. Whoops, she didn't hear me. She was a woman on a mission. The sconces, the little sconces, it's right next to the door. Isn't that prettier? Good morning, everyone. I'm waiting for Mark to start recording. I think you start recording, right? Isn't that number one? Yes, he says number one from the booth. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's an odd day, isn't it? It feels dark and kind of wintry, fallish in here, and the sun is starting to come through the blinds. So welcome to Unity Spiritual Center, everybody here and everybody on Zoom. And we're going to sing a song by Robert Anderson. It's called I Am. It's very, very simple. I am as God created me. I am a light in this world. Then we repeat that first line. I am as God created me. I am, I am. So we're going to sing that a couple of times, and then I invite you to share it with each other. You are as God created you. You are a light in this world. And then we will extend this blessing to all of creation. We are as God created us. We are a light in this world. Ready to do that? Yay. Let's all stand up, and I invite you to join us at home. Put your cameras on if you can, and join in with us in this song. And we have Tammy on drums today. I world. I am as God created me. I am. You are as God created you. You are a light in this world. You are as God created you. You are as God created you. You are a light in this world. You are as God created you. You are. Now let's extend it everywhere. We are as God created us. We are a light in this world. We are as God created us. We are. One more time. We are as God created us. We are a light in this world. We are as God created us. We are. Woo.
Can you hear me? Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. Welcome, welcome, welcome on this beautiful fall morning to Unity Spiritual Center in the Rockies. What a wonderful place to be. What a wonderful day we're going to have. Anybody notice something different up here on the platform? Would you like to tell us about it? What do you think? You!
Well, this has been a project that's been coming a long time. And it was interesting, the barriers that came up to where everything could just unfold in divine right order instead of somebody's right order, somebody else's right order. And yes, it's wonderful. This weighs 54 pounds. I can move it if I have to, but it'll make it easy for the stage to be arranged for other events. It's got plenty of sounds, lots of beautiful options. You can see me again. The
Yes.
old one was so
Yes.
far I couldn't see anybody. So now Tammy has her drum thrown back. I'm actually on a piano bench again.
Yay!
Every drummer must have their throne, right? So yes, it was a wonderful project, and thanks to everyone. I know Ariana actually helped me set it up the other day when I came in, and thank you to all who made this possible, because I know that was a special donation that was made. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. We're so glad. And glad that you got to be the first one after such a long time. How wonderful. Are there people here who have not been here before? If you are, would you raise your hand? Great. We have the ushers will have a small packet for you. We welcome you and glad you're here. And I know there's some people who've been here several times before, and I'm not familiar with their faces. How about, have you been here 2 or 3 times before? Great. It's wonderful. It's nice to see new people. Over here. Okay. Thank you. Anybody not get a packet? All right. Well, I would like to just invite you. We are so fortunate to have Connie today, and then Reverend Patrick is here. Yeah. He was telling me about enjoying his convertible while he's driving here in this wonderful weather, and so look out. He's energized, and no telling what we're going to get next. But first, we're going to kind of settle into a quiet moment as he leads us in our first meditation. You ready? Okay.
Good morning. How are you all doing this morning? I love that. Well, let's do it again. Woohoo! Good morning. Well, she said quiet. I don't know if we're going to be quiet. We're going to do something a little unusual today, and we are going to be quiet. I'm going to ask you to do something, and before I ask you to do it, I'm going to ask you to turn off your analytical brain. We all love to have something brought up and then start analyzing it. Jump in, figure it out. What's going on? How could this be? How does this connect to that? What does it mean? What does it mean? So I'm going to do something, and then I'm going to ask you to leave it alone. It's not a turkey that you need to get your piece of. It's a simple thing. So let's close our eyes. Oh, and take a nice deep breath. Thanking Spirit for this beautiful Sunday morning. Oh, thank you, Spirit. And thank you, us, for the co-creation that we do to bring in this element of joy and happy spirituality. And now I ask you just to allow an image, any image of a recent dream that you've had. Any image. I know you've already started analyzing it. Just let it be in your mind. Just let it live in your mind. Let it grow in your mind without needing to figure it out. Don't open your Carl Jung textbook. Does it have anything it would like to say to you? Do you have anything you'd like to say to it? Whatever it is, can you bless it? Acknowledge and accept it. Say thank you. What a sacred moment to share together. How beautiful and rich this is in this very moment to be with all of these folks experiencing an element of their dream, experiencing a moment of the mystery. We know, or we think we know, so much about God, but most of what we don't know is a mystery. And today we just invite the mystery in and let it communicate with us. Invite an ancestor in. What does it want you to know?
expressing with hands open wide. I share my light. I am loving kindness with hands open wide. I share my light. I am loving kindness. With hands lifted high, I send out my prayer. I am ever grateful. With hands lifted high, I send out my prayer. I am ever grateful. I am ever grateful. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. You have all you need, it's all inside of you. Just close your eyes and breathe and know that you are safe. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go of the shore and let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. No need to make a plan, your heart will be your compass. Just lift your sails in faith and trust that you will arrive. Let go of the shore, let the water carry you. Let go of the shore, float into the mystery. Let go. Let the water carry you. Let go. Float into the mystery. Float into the mystery. Let go in the
Are you all ready to let go? Right on. Thank you both. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Tammy. One of these things about God that we keep discovering is how mysterious it can be. We like to think that we have it nailed down as we look maybe at science or psychology or psychiatry, or NASA has done a lot of exploration into the Netherlands, the nether regions. And so we think as we as humans, our mind get bigger and bigger and bigger. Isn't it weird how God gets bigger and bigger and bigger? And no matter how smart we know we are, there's something ineffable and indescribable about God. And so God can feel like it's far away, like it's outside of us maybe and distant from us. But I wanted to remind us today about this mystery, that part of the mystery is that our hands are the hands of God. These are God's hands. Let's all take a gander at our hands. Wow. Let's show off our God. Yeah, flash 'em, baby. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Another part of the mystery is that God can only experience its universe via us experiencing it. So, if I'm in joy, it's in joy. If I'm in pain, it's in pain. Now, don't go around thinking, oh, I can't put God in any pain, so I'm not going to order the pancakes. It gets to experience everything that we do, except it doesn't judge it. It loves it and accepts it. And sometimes we think that God is far away and it might not be communicating with us. But it is. God is talking to, or maybe chatting with us all the time. I have a question for you, an Old Testament question. If you were walking your dog one day and you looked over to the side and there was a burning bush over there, what would you do? You'd put it out. Well, what if Moses had put it out? Because he was walking along and there was a burning bush. He had to turn away from his life as it was. He was on the trail with the sheep, and he had to turn away and go over to the bush. In other words, he had to open his mind to what was going on spiritually in his very life. And that's what we have to do too. We have to be ready and available for it to speak to us in any way it wants to speak to us. A burning bush is terrific. That's a great way. Dreams are a great way. Synchronicities, archetypes. I don't know if you all are as Irish as I am, but leprechauns come to mind. And some days when I feel bad, I go under a bridge and talk to the gnomes, the little animals that live under there. God is communicating with us all the time. If we open ourselves, our heart, our antenna, our ideas to it. So I wonder what image popped up when I asked you to think about something you were dreaming. Because I have absolutely no doubt in the 8 hours we're asleep, or I get ready, as you get older, you might get 6 hours or 4, and then you're up. But in that time you're asleep, you're spending much of it communicating with God. Did it ever occur to us that those dreams are ideas from God? And we're always in those ideas, aren't we? And so this is God creating and us within creating, within the creation of God. Just like right here, sitting here in the real physical world, we're within a creation of spirit. And we get awfully hung up. I know when I say we, I mean me. I get up and I have a little snippet of a dream, and then I sit down with my coffee and I try to figure it out. I have never been able to figure out a dream. They don't reveal themselves that way. Dreams are not prose that you can read like a book. They're poetry that we have to let express in its own way. I have a recurring dream, and I kind of keep track of the recurring ones. I have a recurring dream that I need to get somewhere. I have an urgency to get somewhere. And I know where it is, but when I start to go, there's a million adventures that keep me from getting there. Now that dream takes a million forms. The place I'm going might be a library. It might be, the other night it was a cafe out on the prairie. It could be anything, but the repetition of the dream is that I'm trying to get there and all these things are happening and I can't get there. Interpretations? Say it again? None, right? It took me the longest time. I mean, I've had this dream for years. Where I'm going is home. That's where our life is heading us. That's the mystery of life. We're heading home. And Ram Dass said, all we're doing in life is walking each other home. When you all stood up and looked at each other and said, you were welcoming each other into paradise. Where we live right now is paradise. I'm saying this room, this building, this mesa. Don't you love that word? We're on a mesa and we're overlooking this magnificent mountain created by Spirit, not overnight. It didn't show up the day Zebulon Pike showed up. It's been in the making for centuries, eons. So maybe we can allow ourselves to be in the making for a little while. Maybe our dreams are coming at us in glacial time or global time or geologic time. And we can just relax and know that every dream, every seed we've planted is growing. Every desire is coming at us. But we don't necessarily get to pick the speed it's coming at. Damn it. Because I'm manifesting a parking place and I want it right now. Isn't that amazing about dreams? Another thing I want to talk about today are archetypes. Archetypes are this interesting psychological phenomenon discovered by, not invented, discovered by Carl Jung. Carl Jung worked with a lot of people, and he started to jump to conclusions about people, and astonishingly, 100 years later, he jumped to all the right conclusions. Inside of us are a number of vessels. When we're born, we have these vessels, and we spend our lives, they get filled in different ways. Every one of us has a vessel labeled God. And if we're in North America or South America or Europe, that might look like Christianity. It might look like Judaism or Islam. If we're in Southeast Asia, that might look like Buddhism. In India, it might look like Hinduism. But every human being has these little vessels that we fill up with the God idea. And so we're little expressions of these. And Jung figured out 4 of them, and from those 4, there have been 12 derived. And I'm going to go through them very quickly. Believe me, there's 12 of them. We're going to be here all day. And I know there's a football game tomorrow, so I won't keep us that long. Myrtle Fillmore says there is a pattern of perfection at the center of everything. Isn't that weird? Like she saw the same thing. The dates are very close to when Myrtle figured that out and when Jung figured it out. Because what do we call these archetypes in unity? The 12 powers. Amazing that we've been living by these and we know we have these. Okay, so I'm going to run through these very quickly. The hero faces challenges, often for the greater good. A great hero is Jesus, who was really working things through. The mentor guides others with wisdom, such as Maya Angelou guiding Oprah. The trickster disrupts norms and uses humor to expose truths. My mentor and my love idol, Robin Williams. The shadow represents our dark, repressed side. And if that makes you feel like you need to push it down, you need to lift it up. Invite it in. You've done all the groundwork to deal with your shadow, so just invite it in. And the person who did that most consciously that we know of today is Carl Jung himself. He struggled with his shadow. He got to interact with his shadow side his entire life. The lover is passionate and seeks intimacy and beauty, which reminds me of Frida Kahlo, the Mexican painter who was so passionate about her husband and their life together. And it wasn't easy, but it was about passion. Maybe some of these are ringing out for you. The creator innovates and expresses. Walt Disney, Steve Jobs. The ruler seeks control. Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King. The explorer craves discovery and new experiences. This woman passed away last week after a life full of contributions to science, Jane Goodall. The caregiver, and I know a bunch of you are caregivers or resonate with it, nurtures and protects. Do you want me to name names? No. Florence Nightingale. Do you all know you're as powerful as Florence Nightingale? When I show up and you offer me a glass of water, I'm thinking, thank you, Florence Nightingale. This is so sweet. The innocent embodies purity and optimism, like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, or our good neighbor, Fred Rogers. The rebel challenges authority, seeking change. That's Rosa Parks. And the every person is grounded and relatable. So when I give you this name, at first you're going to go, no. And then you're going to go, but yeah. Grounded and relatable, Dolly Parton. Yeah, we all know that. She's got a lot of the creative in her, too. And they should have one called the Entertainer and the Glam Girl. And the fact of the matter is that as spiritual beings, as grown-ups, we get to decide what's inside ourselves, and maybe none of these resonated, and you have your own that you're working with. I have a strong mentor at this time in my life, and in other times of my life, I've had a very strong creative. When I was an architect and a writer and photographer. And so we get to have different pieces of this in different parts of our life. So it's not so much communicating with us, it's a little body of information, a little body of character that lives within us and expresses through us. And it might not be sending us signals, but it doesn't hurt to acknowledge it either. We can always ask, it never hurts to ask, is there anything you'd like me to know? And let it tell you. We ask God all the time, what would you have me do or be? Sometimes God doesn't tell us, does it? It's telling us. We're just not listening, because here's another way it tells us, synchronicities. Yeah, we love synchronicities. I want to tell you about my friend, Reverend Sally, who was the minister of a church in western Maryland, and she heard about an open pulpit in Phoenix, in Scottsdale, which was a bigger church, which meant for her ability to spread the word more. And she knew she kind of wanted it, and she thought about it, and you know what we do when we can't figure something out? We make a list of pros and cons, and then we ask God for guidance or clarity. Does it provide it? Sometimes. God's not a very predictable provider of clarity when I need it. And one day it just went, I can't deal with this. You need to let me know. She was at her home. She got into her car, headed for her church in Maryland, and she turned the corner, and there was a big billboard. What do you suppose was on the billboard? A billboard of Arizona, the Grand Canyon. Every one of us in this room has had a similar thing, haven't they? This is one of the ways that God speaks to us, that Spirit speaks with us. It's winking at us. It's playing with us. It's chatting with us. Let's take it off its high horse and quit thinking it needs to speak to me through a burning bush. Excuse me. And that I can only be talked to in biblical language. And let it talk to me in human language, words that I can understand. Like, get up off the couch and go work out. There's some clarity, God. Thank you. Call a friend. Go to a meeting. Call someone you haven't talked to in a while. Go watch an episode of the Civil War. Whatever it is it asks us to do, go do it. The thing with the intuition, another way God communicates with it, is that it becomes more alive in it when we start listening to it. And how often do we have a hit in our intuition and then instantly talk ourselves out of it? I did that this morning. I drink a protein shake every morning, but usually closer to noon. So today I was up and getting ready to come down here, and I thought I should just mix up my protein shake and drink it in the car on the way down. My little boy went, oh, that'll be fun. Right away, I'm like, well, you drink it closer to lunch. It's kind of your lunch thing. Why would you do it? What if you spill it in the car? You'll look a mess. And my little brain, our little scientific brain, wants to pick everything. I keep coming up with this image like it's a carcass on Thanksgiving. We just keep pulling and pulling and pulling at an idea until we've kind of taken all the air out of it. What if we started saying yes to our intuition? I guide you and ask you today, let it send you something easy today and do it. And start doing the easy things, and in time you'll trust when it starts sending you the big things, because it will send some big things. I wavered away from synchronicities, but I want to tell you about the coolest synchronicity I heard of recently. Did you know that in 1882, there was a book published called The Titan? And The Titan was about a gigantic cruise ship that was built so that it could never be sunk. And in the book, it leaves and that night hits a glacier, an iceberg, and sinks. This was 20 years before the Titanic. That just blew my mind when I read it. And there's all kinds of these things. You know who John Adams was, the third president, founding father? Thomas Jefferson, president, founding father. They both died on the same day, exactly 50 years ago after the Declaration of Independence. Yeah. So there's so many of these things that I just have to know that It's Spirit talking to us. It's Spirit talking to us. And it can be in billboards. It can be in intuitive hits. It can be in jokes and laughter. It can be in something. Do you all remember a show called Hill Street Blues? Oh, I'm so glad. Now I know how old you all are. There was a character on there that was having trouble in life, and he was drinking more than he should. I was in Palm Springs while that show was on, and I was watching it, and this fellow fell into a hard time, and he went to an AA meeting, and that lit my brain up. I knew that there was a place for me to go when I was finally ready. Because if he could do it on TV, right, then I could do it in real life. So let's just start paying attention to all of the communications that God is sending us. They're spiritual, they're huge, they're interwoven, they're subtle, and sometimes they're not subtle, they're quite loud. So let's just know that God is speaking to us as loudly as we need to hear it, or see it, or sense it, or be it, that we're open to receiving it. And so it is. Amen.
I love that, walking each other home.
Oh, yeah.
It is just kind of, it makes you wordless sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't have any power. Let's see. The keyboard turned off. Oh, there was a function on this keyboard. I read in the book that after 30 minutes, it will turn off to not waste power. I might have to figure out how to disable that one. The keyboard thinks you talk too long, I guess. Well, boy. Now, Tammy, do you have power over there? Are you ready to go? Look at that. Oh, man. Okay, let's pick this one up. I tend to slow down, so I told Tammy, don't let me slow down. Let's keep it moving. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're the main attraction. You're in the right place at the right time. You're a legend in your own mind. Take it easy. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. When the world outside gets a little bit dry and the same old is passing you by, a wide world inside that smells of freshly falling rain. There are angels waiting and long-lost friends till you find your sense of humor again. So take it easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're the main attraction. You're in the right place at the right time. You're a legend in your own mind. Take it easy. You're in the middle of a miracle. Help me. You're in the middle of a miracle. I'm in the middle of a miracle. Well, you wake up funky like a foggy day, and your world inside feels cloudy and gray. Just take yourself for a walk on the wild side, outside in the sunshine. There are mamas and babies and flowers in bloom and high-flown strawberries. easy, baby. You're in the middle of a miracle. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're the main attraction. You're in the right place at the right time. And you're a legend in your own mind, so take it easy. You're in the middle of a miracle. Your turn. You're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. There's a promise in the air that you breathe, even if you don't believe it. You can feel it in the smiles of a summer night. You can hear it on the edge of your dreams, softly singing in the starlight. So wake up, baby, everything is alright. So take it easy, baby. You wanna dance? This is your last time. Miracle. You are right smack dab in the midst of the action. You're a chain reaction. You're in the right place at the right time. 'Cause you're a legend in your own mind, so take it easy. You're in the middle of a miracle. I'm in the middle of a miracle. We're in the middle of a miracle. You're in the middle of a miracle. We're in the middle of a miracle. Woo! Isn't it fun to have Tammy up here? I just love this. It makes me just smile the whole time.
Now. Can you hear me now? It's money time. That's what I was saying. We have is there a slide for the offertory, Mark? Oh, you can make your offering in person, by check, by website, by text at 719-888-3423. So we offer you so many ways to make your donation, to contribute to the community so that it continues to work in the community spiritually all around us. God is everywhere present. So let's have our offertory saying. Let's say it together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
I love to shine with the holy light of my spirit. Shine with the holy light of my soul. I love to shine with the holy light of my spirit. Beautiful spirit, shine through me. I love to shine with the holy light of my spirit. Shine with the holy light of my soul. I love to shine with the holy light of my spirit. Beautiful spirit, shine through me. I love to shine with the holy light of my spirit. Shine with the holy light of my soul. Shine with the holy light of my spirit. Beautiful spirit, shine through me.
Boop.
Ooh.
Guess what else we get to do? Bless the money. Yeah, isn't that fun? Spirit speaks through many ways, right? That's what I'm saying today. So look at the ways it's speaking. Okay, just tilt those just a little bit. Hearts, hearts and baskets, and upside down hearts and baskets. And look at all the moolah in there. That's a spiritual term which means thank you, thank you, thank you for what you've given to this center today. You are lighting the path for unity in Colorado Springs. Amen.
Reverend Patrick is a tough act to follow. Thank you so much for being here. We have Youth of Unity right here, right now. Woo!
Yeah, my name is Cora, and oh yeah, we made like animals on here because of this, like, yeah, the heifer project, and yeah, where you could donate money, and then like let's say you donate like $50, then they'd like send chicks and bees to a family. And if you donate $50, then they'd also double it, so they'd also do it to a different family.
And do you remember what our story was about, Bo? What animal was in our story?
A goat.
Yes, there's a goat on there. You put a goat on there.
What about in the story that she read? Owl.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to say about what you learned? Okay, thank you so much. So they'll be collecting for heifer and then choosing, based on what we collect, what they can give. And one of the nice things about heifer is that when a family in a village receives whatever the donation is, like the chicken, the bees, when that family raises the chicks and has a chicken, then they also pass to another family in the village. So it's really spreading the love.
Thank you so much. I, for one, can affirm the Heifer Project because when my grandchildren were in school in the school, Christian Science School in Houston, the Heifer Project was one of our favorite projects. So it's been around for a long time. So, all right, so we have some announcements. The first thing is I would invite you, if you would, to join me in the minister affirmation, which should be here on our screen. You ready? In deep gratitude for our past, we embrace change with faith and enthusiasm. We will warmly welcome our new minister to Unity Spiritual Center in the Rockies with open hearts and joyful spirits. And so it is. Okay, some upcoming events. I'm going to go just a little out of order because on November 1st and 2nd, a ministerial candidate will be here to join us. Her name is Tracy Quillen, and she will be here on Saturday offering a class on November 1st. And on Sunday, our message and hopefully time for you all to get to know her after the service. So put that on your calendar. We need to see you here Saturday the 1st of November and Sunday the 2nd of November. We really look forward to having her here, and I think you'll enjoy the potential that she has for us. Okay, Unity Metaphysical and Craft Fair. Woo! Yes, we are nearly full of vendor booths, okay, with 2 weeks left to go. And so I invite you, if you know someone who might want to participate as a vendor, please send them to me or Lorelei, or have them call the church and leave a message and we'll get back with them. Also, we can use a few more volunteers to help us get organized before the service and again, or before the event, and then on Saturday evening to put the sanctuary back together, because this is going to be cleared out and be full of vendors on that day. So we have jewelry people, we have healers, we have craft vendors, we have tarot readers, we have all kinds of things for you to come enjoy. And that is October 25th, 2 weeks from yesterday. So getting ready for that. And one of the things I would like to ask, River is signaling me that they have cookbooks for sale. The Sacred Women's Circle has cookbooks for sale that day. I would urge you, invite you, beg you, whatever, bring your friends, bring your neighbors, come be a part of that day so that we can support the vendors and also just so that we can have a really good time. Looking forward to it. All right. Reminder, check the Unity newsletter, bulletin boards, online calendar, and Facebook page for updates. You'll find the Metaphysical Fair on the Facebook page. If you would like to sign up for the Unity newsletter or need a Unity name tag, and some of you have been here so many times now that you almost need one, then please stop by the Unity, Unity office or email unity@unityrockies.org. Okay, let's see. I think up next, one thing I do want to do before I turn this over to a prayer chaplain is to acknowledge the Zoomies, because I forgot to a while ago, and I'm sorry, Zoomies. So everybody say hello to them. We're so glad you're here to lend your energy. And hopefully we'll see you sometime soon here. There is lunch in the fellowship hall. For those of you who don't know, we have a special lunch every Sunday. We have a potluck, and we invite all the new people who have not been here before or have been here several times. Please join us. Let us get to know you. And I'd like now to call up our prayer chaplain, but I'm not sure who it is. Oh, good. Perfect. It's Teresa, my very own personal prayer chaplain.
Hello, beautiful people. Please join me in our prayer. The light of God surrounds us. I am that light. The love of God enfolds us. I am that love. The power of God protects us. I am that power. The presence of God watches over us. I am that presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you so much. Please join us for the song.
So I invite everyone to stand, and if you'd like to come around, we'll make a big circle, come up to the front, back to the door, make a big circle so that we can sing the peace song together. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God our Creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my song about. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Have a wonderful week, everyone. All is one. everything is one. We are one. There is only one. There is only one power in the universe, and it is good. Oh, it is good. I was born with this power nestled in my heart, and it is good. Oh, it is good. This power shapes my thoughts to create my world. So I think of good, and all is good when